If you don't make it, you just don't make it. Everybody ain't champions. But I am.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Kick those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Fox. Here's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. To the right side. Now here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Dort with a steal. Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Champagnie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. SGA double. Down low. 5 on the clock. Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Pulls it. Back to SGA. .127 left in the first quarter here. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Castle right side. Vassell right side. To the inside. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
A shot from the high post. SGA can't get it to go.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. 4-3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Champagne's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with the screen to the middle. A deep 3. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get... If you're... Just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
San Antonio leading by 5. Outside Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dort with a steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Bryant. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. To the inside. They've got numbers. Cornette sets a screen. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Harper. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Spurs lead by 5. Johnson on the wing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
And here's Caruso outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. 3-on-3. Back to Bryant. Pass to Harper. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
SGA double. On the wing, Caruso. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Outside for Dort. Wallace outside. Here's SGA. Back to Wallace. The putback. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Pass to Cornette. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Barnes. .136 left in the first half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Harper. Thunder trail by 7. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Harper. Pass to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. He takes it in. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Caruso with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Harper. And he dunks it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Wiggins. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but his team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Over to the wing. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell's shot is good.
Unlock the classic nights. I would battle the with lots of passion. Lost a war knowing it never was easy to block a captain. Lean back, soldier. You need, don't ya? Won't let you quit. Here go. Won't ya? Just that fatigue rap. Jeans black. Green Bay jersey matching a team hat. You all need, so I brought cream back. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We the owners of street rap. It's hard to earn. My daily operation is bring the streets back. Every day I go in the booth.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Now, here's Vassell. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Towns with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And stolen by Vassell. Castle, no one around him. The Knicks pull it in. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Brunson with a clean look. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding a wide open three.
Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Fox looking it over. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for San Antonio.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Stolen by Brunson. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Towns following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Right wing. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Off target at the rim. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Champagnie. And stolen by Hart. Inside. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Spurs passing it around. There's the drive. Outside for Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Brunson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Fox, no good. And stolen by Vassell. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 3. And the second quarter will... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. The kick out to Bryant. Johnson right side. pass to Cornette. And it's sent back by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Bryant in the corner. Robinson with the block. And they're running. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
The kick out to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bryant. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now Harper kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Harper. Here's Bryant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
New York with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. The shake. Here's Anunoby. Cassell grabs the board. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
It's Vassell on the wing. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Fox. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. Fox has got 5 now.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by New York.
Brunson right side. Brunson hard finish inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
A pass to Fox. 32 seconds left now here in the second.
Well, you
know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Bridges outside. "17 seconds left in the first half. No good on the three. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Bridges with some nice defense.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. San Antonio with the rebound. Bryant with it. No scoring in this one. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Harper with the rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Connects from three-point range.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Plumlee with the screen. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks leading by 6. And Hart has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagny. Lock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen to the left wing. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's a screen by Robinson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
The Knicks making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Anunoby has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there. Back to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Spurs trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Johnson outside. And the 3 off target. Now Alvarado. To the middle. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
On the wing, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now, we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Towns wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. To the inside. To the left side wing. Johnson, a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Alvarado with it. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The kick out to Barnes. Here's McLaughlin. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Got it! And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Here's Olynyk. 9 feet out. Rebounded by Towns. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 3. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's McLaughlin. Layup no good. New York leading by 3. Clarkson is again. Buries the deep ball.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Olynyk. Wrestlers a three. The three goes down.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. Robinson. Oh, what a finish.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Now Barnes. Alvarado with the steal. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson up top. Here's Robinson. Oh, the slam dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Wembanyama. Fox. And hit the three. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here is Hart. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Robinson. Making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. The kick out to Fox. Plays it up and banks it in. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated Cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now Fox. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Hassel misses. And Anunoby, here we go.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Spurs leading by 3. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Now here's Towns. Towns is doubled. On the wing, Bridges. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Harper. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Now, here's Harper. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Barnes. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Bryant can't get it to go. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by Harper. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Robinson misses.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Knicks miss again.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Pass to Cornette. Misses from short range. He can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage number. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Castle. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Here we go, one-on-one. And a beautiful finish by Brunson.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys, back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Knicks trailed by 8. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Champagnie. Rebounded by Hart. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Brunson outside. The inside shot. Hart, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Fox. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. And here's Brunson outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's Anunoby. And the dunk by Robinson.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Stolen by Brunson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate this shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Back to Anunoby. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Fox has got 6 points.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency. Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For 3, Vassell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Towns is doubled. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Now Harper. On the wing, Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. And they get it. Bridges drives in. And it's good on the layup. He has 5.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. Bryant has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bryant's got the first basket of the third quarter for San Antonio. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And taken away by Johnson. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the 3 from the wing. Barnes has got 6.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Pass to Harper. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Brunson downhill, and he uses the glass on the way.
So assertive on the drive. Brunson doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. On the wing, Bridges. 5 points in the game. And Towns throws it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
There's a screen to the right side. Back to Harper. To the paint. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from outside. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense. And collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wembanyama, a screen. Back to Fox. Shoots it. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hart outside. 5 to shoot. And that one's good from Clarkson.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Spurs leading by 6. Wembanyama outside. Wants to get it over to Castle and does. Now here's Fox. And stolen by Hart. Pass to Alvarado. Fox with the steal. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Spurs. Down low. Fox with the steal. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hart. Here's Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Vassell wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Wide open look. buries the jump shot. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Pass to Robinson. Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Champagny, defended by Hart. And here is Fox. Jacks up a 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Knicks trail by 5. Thompson with it. Pass to Dadier. And another 3 for New York.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Harper. Shoots from the baseline. That one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Knicks on offense. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Brunson outside. Driving inside. Hart wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Outside Harper. The putback. It's rebounded by Brunson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Barnes outside. Pass to Cornette. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here is Harper. Clock at 4. Olynyk. The 3 goes down.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Jalen Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Towns. Oh, what a finish.
Man, how about the cool, calm, collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
It's tipped. Olynyk. Johnson outside. Here's Olynyk. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So both teams making some changes here. Bridges. A 3-pointer. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the rejection by Brunson.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
final quarter. Castle.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Anunoby. Leaves it in off the window.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
It's a one-point game. Now Fox puts up the three. Down it goes for three.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
So both teams changing it up here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brunson goes in.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock. And guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
Now Fox. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This win, such a...
I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my... He call it like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no... I'm rocking out Gucci like, ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid. That on me, that knew me like, look, ayy. Yeah, Lou, ayy, yeah. Name another with a flow like this. Can't nobody do the go like this. With a glow like this. And a like this. Can't nobody drop it low like this. Get dough like this. 10 toes like this. Hit him with the finger roll like this. Can I roll right quick? Can I blow right quick? Now you know I had to froze that red. With the C-A-D-I. Double L, take them to the hotel. Oh well. Throw it on my kitchen like Odell. So I pull up with the cheese, no rotel. Double L, AC. With the rock, no Jay-Z. You ain't talking money and pay me. Now you wanna F1. Maybe. I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my call like the like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no rockin' out Gucci like,
We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And he gets it to go.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Good on the shot.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's giving the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And here's Brunson. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Yep, it counts.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. On defense, New York. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
Garland, just a great scorer, doing what he does.
Brunson up top. Garland with the defensive effort.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot by Beal, no good. Brunson with it. Garland picks him up. Hart, wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Outside Cowan. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Here's Bridges. Brunson outside. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Here's Garland. The Knicks making the shot. And Leonard has it in the corner. Knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. Leonard with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Beal up top. Shoots over Anunoby. Bridges with the board.
And not...
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Lopez, no luck. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lopez outside. Outside Collins. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Monster flush that time from the big man.
Leonard, that's for 2. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 1.
New York 12.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but Those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Clarkson outside, and the three ball is good. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. The clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Batum wide open. He fires. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks leading by 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
For New York, number 3, Josh Hart.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. And Batum throws it down.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
1:44 left in the first half. Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson left side. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Robinson throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
The Knicks leading by 7. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Brunson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Outside Garland. Outside for Beal. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Back to Robinson. And And it's Robinson with the jam.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Brunson with it. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 12.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. Screen by Hart. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Garland, no good. Now the Knicks with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Brunson. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Garland left side. Pass to Miller. Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Towns wide open. No good off the front iron. Clippers trail by 12, and it's Beal in the corner. Out to Miller. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's the Clippers. Screen by Jones. Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
Out to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
.141 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jones. Now Mathurin. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
On the wing, Mathurin. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Bogdanovich, know what? New York leading by 12. Pass to Towns. And looks like the illegal pick was... Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Clippers trail by 12. Here's Leonard. And Dadier pulls it down. New York with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the dunk by Sohan.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Leonard. Here's the three. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
35.
Knicks up.
The Knicks, 45.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Outside Mathurin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Alvarado. And Jones sends it back. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Now here's Batum. Outside Mathurin. And the dunk by Batum.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Inside. A shot by Accordi, no good. Clippers trailed by 8. To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. That one good for 2. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Pass to Alvarado. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Mathurin with some nice defense. To the inside. And Nicholas Batum again.
And, you know, Batum with that Greyhound build and stride covering ground in a hurry.
New York leading by 4. Now Alvarado. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so here are the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Bogdanovich goes in. Conan Niederhauser misses. New York leading by 4. Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And here is Garland. Beal outside. Shoots the 3. It's off target. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Alvarado with it. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Robinson. Oh, what a finish.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Here's Beal. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Alvarado. Into the lane. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Clippers trail by 8. The drive by Beal. Collins fires. And the 3 misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Alvarado misses the 3. Outside Leonard. Layup no good. The Knicks lead by 8. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The putback. Oh, hits the putback.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Robinson.
Tell you what, this guy worked